Welcome to Activation Hour radio show, where we are on a mission to bring ministry to the marketplace and activate you to the next. We bring you everyday people activating others to their purpose in their everyday lives. Now get ready for inspiration, motivation, and the spark you need for activation. Now please welcome your host, the activation specialist, Melissa D. White. Welcome to the Activation Hour radio show, where we are on a mission to bring ministry to the marketplace and
Hey, what's up, family? It's your girl, Melissa D, and welcome back to another week of the Activation Hour. Yes, family, it is a new month, and we're at the halfway mark of the year. Can y'all believe that? I mean, it's like halftime. You know, like halftime in sports where you got to regroup, you got to get yourself together, you got to knock out the third and fourth quarter. So I'm excited because I'm here with my friend, my brother, Anthony Hezekiah, entrepreneur, founder and owner of Living Our Ridiculous Dreams. What's up, Anthony?
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Good. Look, I told him he can't be shy. Like, this is really just a conversation among friends. Went to college together, and I've had the privilege of seeing this brother really take his dream, live it, and turn it into a journey that grew to like a movement. And so I'm super excited to have you here in the studio, man. And then it's so cool. He has his son Cam in the background that's been hanging out with us. So I love to see how he's including the fam, all of his friends. Everybody's a part of we call it Lord's Living Our Ridiculous Dreams journey. And so I'm excited, and I really wanted to have this conversation at what I'm calling the halftime of the year with Anthony. And look, you ever had a friend like you've known so long that they got a nickname, you trying to use their government name? We always had a joke. And so for those of you family friends that know us from Valdosta State, from back in the day, some of you know him as Heezy. And every now and then I might slip and call him Heezy, but just know I'm talking about my friend Anthony Heezy Hezekiah. But just to tell you a little bit about this amazing brother and what he's doing in the space of lifestyle brands and apparel. Anthony Hezekiah is a full-time entrepreneur and owner, like I said, of the brand Living Our Ridiculous Dreams, as you can see from his shirt and apparel. But it's so much more than a shirt, guys. Anthony believes everyone has the power to live their ridiculous dreams, no matter how big they may seem. He's been a vendor at several Atlanta events and currently working on partnering with a few retail stores in the area. So keep your eyes out to see the Lord's shirts all over the metro area and beyond. So, hey, for friends and family that are around the country and around the world, you can be a part of the Living Our Ridiculous Dreams journey as well. All right. He has a strong customer service and sales background and committed to helping everyone remove any negativity associated with living their dreams. So listen, if you're tuned in, one thing about this brother, he is 100% transparent about this journey we call entrepreneurship. And today's show, I titled it after his brand, of course, Living Our Ridiculous Dreams. But I want to talk a little bit about the vision and, entrepreneurship is popular. And for some, it's a popular thing to do, but for some like us, it really was a calling. It wasn't like you just woke up and was like, hey, I think I'm going to create a hobby called entrepreneurship, and I'm just going to do it because it looks cool. It was like, it's something that called to us and we answered the call. So talk about, like, I guess 3 years ago was when you started the brand, but I'm sure there were some things that led up to the idea, the vision of it. Tell us about that time.
Well, like everything leading up to it was basically me wanting to do something different. As far as like going to school, when I was in school, I remember, just writing and drawing on clothing. I mean, drawing on clothing, but drawing on like my paper. You know what I'm saying? Just writing stuff like drawing little shirts and pants and stuff like that. So I didn't really know that I had an interest in fashion, but I knew I had an interest in just something outside of the norm. So just basically going through life, just doing little things, and I really was like, yo, I want to do a t-shirt brand. Like something hit me that I wanted to do.
Okay.
And I started to sketch up like several different ideas and designs, and this was in like 2010. I had no clue that it would turn into this, but it was just an idea. Really, just want to do something different with my life.
So how did you know it would be called Lords? Like while you were doing all these sketches and designs and things like that, did you have the name then, or did that come about just as things started to develop and you were getting ideas on paper?
So I'll tell you how it happened.
Okay. Tell us the real story.
So this the real story. Like she said, I'm transparent, right?
Yeah.
That's my goal is to be as transparent as I can.
Absolutely.
You know, because I want people to know me. I want them to know what makes me, but I want them to know like how the brand works and stuff like that. So I came with the name of a clothing brand, and the first name I had was called Name Over Fame. You know, and basically what that means is whoever you are, like what your name is be that no matter where you go in life, how famous you get, how much money, you know, you'll always be Melissa White. I'll always be Anthony Hezekiah. But it just didn't, you know what I'm saying?
It
didn't go. So I was at home, like I say, broke. I had turned all the lights off and stuff. I was just sitting in the house. And I think that was like the moment when God kind of walked in and said, hey, bro, it's something that you need to do. Mine. We used to be at home in Valdosta, like we were broke too back then. We were just
college kids. Yeah,
of course. We was just fantasizing about life, and we used to always talk about moving to Atlanta. Like we were like, yo, we're gonna move to Atlanta. We're gonna have this apartment with the control access gates. Like we didn't have that in Valdosta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you dream bigger than where you are right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So for us, you know, a small dream was just getting an apartment with control access gates.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And at that moment, I kind of looked back and I was like, well, I ain't got the control access gates, but I'm in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And I when I saw that, I was just like, okay, so I'm living some form of a dream. And, you know, my creative mind started, you know, kind of go. And I was just like, okay, so I'm living a dream, but I've heard living a dream a million times. And all of a sudden, the acronym hit me. You know, acronyms are big for me. I just, you know, like even